Alright everybody, let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a panel and easel set up. We got all our stuff. We have an umbrella up because it's a sunny spot and I'm not in the shade. And here's our scene over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and start today's painting. First thing you need to do is find the brush you want to brush it in with. Okay, so I've got this big mess in here. I've got that mess back there. Some of the background's done. Now we're going to try and put in all these rocks. So we've got all the rocks, the little brushes, and we have this and the stream coming through here. Now the stream is pretty murky. Usually I use sap green for this. Okay. Usually I use sap green and just kind of put it in really thin. Really thin. All right. Okay, so I'm putting it in here, here, here. And as it comes up and it gets the reflection off of that. So then we're going to come back in with our blue, because the blue of course reflects the sky, and we have a beautiful blue day going on here. Hopefully it holds tomorrow. I'm going flying tomorrow. This other hedge of everything going on. Alright, let's see if that gets us what we want. I might go just a little more yellow into that. This is cad yellow medium, ultramarine blue, cad red medium, a white car, oh, titanium white. Okay. And then the yellow. Until we kind of get what we want. We're mixing it here on the palette until I get what I want. Okay, because it warms it up a little, just a touch of the blue, not too. All right, so this is going to be a darker tone. So this will be a darker tone that kind of hopefully recedes just a little where I want it to, but I think it's too warm. It's too warm. So let's go back into the blue. Yeah, put some blue out. I want to cool it down. I put in the blue and the white. We'll cool it down a little. And that's what we're doing right here. This is too thick, by the way. Alrighty. Well, let's see what this does. Yeah, it's still a little too, like, it looks orangey, right? But we want some, like, really dark colors in the back. And then this other color as it comes out. Nice and thin, because we're going to have to come up over this. Guys, I think we need some more color out here. I think we do, guys. I think we need to put some more paint on the palette, as they say. I don't know who says that, but I just made it up. It sounds pretty good, though. Alright, time out as we put some paint on the palette. That's a good saying, I like it. You can use it if you want. Some cad yellow medium, some more blue, and I put out a little bit of burnt umber here for a reason. That reason being, it's easy just to go to the brown and your blue, and I get a nice dark color right off the bat. And Caspers Park here, by the way, is a fairly popular place to go paint. So if you're ever in Southern California, Orange County area, and you're an artist, Caspers Park is a pretty neat place to come. There's painting to be had galore here. That's why I bought the annual Parks Pass. Okay, keep that nice and thin, and then we're just going to go. As you can see, there's the water come through, but it's a blue and it reflects the sky. So just block it all in, even a little overpainting. because we're going to come back in with the rocks and stones and cut back into this shape. One more white, just a smidge of this blue. Keep it thin. Okay, so the whole point is I need to make money doing this before Dan gets a job, okay guys? So that's what I'm really getting after. You guys need to help me make some money at this before Dan gets a job, so I can be like, hey Dan, look, I'm an artist. Because he's always bitching at me, oh, you should apply for that, get a job here. Oh, you don't want to make this money? I'm like, no Dan, I am being an artist. I'm being what I want to do in life, not a corporate stooge like you. So anyway, you know, I went to San Diego State, and the art program there, it sucked. It like really sucked. It was like the guy, and it was like, it sucked because the teacher was like, "Oh, go around and paint something, see at the end of the semester." It's like, you know, what an awesome opportunity to learn how to, you know, be a plein air painter back before, you know, the plein air painting movement really took off again, at least around here. Anyway. Where was I going with this story? Alright, just had to reposition a little bit here. Let's see how this is looking so far. So we got some good shapes, this and that, it's all coming in. You know, as we just kind of bring in some of these rocks along the foreground, here, and then we'll put that sky in. Now I already had the blue for the sky in there, so I didn't scrape it all out, so I can match that blue, which is kind of what you want to do. Alright, let's get back to it, guys. So I'm just working in this little puddle of color here with some whites, suggesting in where all these rocks are. I'm not getting like too descriptive on the rocks, especially not in the plein air piece here. So anyway, so, you know, I got my degree in art, and then I went into IT and computers, and I was a computer guy. But the workshops were like amazing, and I really suggest taking a workshop especially if you're starting out. It'll really open your eyes, because no matter what you see on YouTube, videos like this or whatever, you need an instructor to explain things, talk to you about it, what, why, what for, and then you know, because you go out painting as part of a workshop, and if you have a good instructor, they'll come around and paint on your canvas for you to kind of show you exactly where you need to fix stuff, how you need to fix stuff, why you need to fix stuff, or what does work, what is good. And then you know, once you have all the basics down, that's one thing I found about every workshop, this and that, is they all talk about pretty much the exact same basics, okay? And once you have the basics down, then it's just a matter of you finding your touch, your brushstroke, your signature style, I guess. I mean, like, you can always go to a show, and you know, you go to a show that you've been to, and it's really easy to see who's paint. You don't need to look at a signature or whatever. You recognize their style, and that's when you know you've kind of, I don't know, made it a little bit better. Made it, been there, made it. Is when somebody can just walk and be like, oh, that's an Eric Newber. Oh my God! And I bust out my wallet and give him $5. Yeah, I don't like doing competitions, but I do like painting with people. I do like going out and painting with people. It's just there's some type of camaraderie. I mean, is such art being such a solitary pursuit. Yeah, hanging out with people is pretty cool. I guess you just need like 1 or 2 good painting buddies to go paint with. Break that scene up a little right there. Okay, so now what I want to do is come back in here. Let's go and fix a few things. So I've got some white and the blue. I'm just going to fix a few things back in here. Alright, and we're going to put a couple of dark ones back there. Alright, so we got dark ones. We want, you know, our blue or brown and our just a smidge of red. Don't get too dark in that. Alright, we're going to mix that up a little. We're just going to come back in and suggest in some nice big brown trunks in here, because the oaks have the brown trunk. The sycamores have the white trunks. I really think there was a combat, like a big thing that went down when all the trees were being made about that. Alright, okay, so let's just go through now. Oh, we got to put it in the sky. Did you guys forget the sky? I did. For the sky, I'm actually going to use a little bit different brush. This one is essentially, it's the same brush, it's just not as bad. Okay, so we have this puddle of blue that we've been working on with that. I'm going to add just a little more white because the sky needs to be the lightest, whitest part. Least amount of value. Let's see what we got here. I like it. You know, it's interesting because I gotta move the panel here. Sometimes it's interesting in that the light, you know, you look at it really carefully. Like if you look out there, you get the lower atmosphere sitting on the hills, mountains, and then, you know, the higher up you go, it's nice and blue. And that, you know, like I said, it's noontime, so I guess that's what you get. One color. You know, the sky is just never one color, as subtle as it could be. Alright, let's see. Now you gotta be careful here, because what we're doing here is we're painting the negative shape to define the positive shape, and you kind of get into the, I kind of get in here, and you know, you poke air holes like that, poke little air holes in there. And then as you get around the outer part of the tree, you're just kind of painting right up to it, maybe touching the edge a little bit, you know, blending it, blurring it, all that good stuff. Let's give just a few more white rocks up front with a little bit of warmth to it. So take my white, a little bit of that warmth. Okay, let's just see if we can just put in just a few here. Nice and thick and juicy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if we can just fix up the water just a hair here. Alright, let's just call it right here because okay, we have our happy little scriber. Alright, it's done now. Oh, God damn it. Okay, it's done now, guys. Alright, so what do we have here, guys? We have a painting that took, I don't know how long. Little scene. I like how it, you know, you got the stream coming through and the trees and this and that. And, you know, nice place for a picnic. Get a little close up on some so you can see the signature. gentlemen, is a painting. Once again, thank you so much for coming out and painting with me. What a gorgeous day. I'm planning on doing these once a week, especially since I paid for the Parks Pass. Need to get my money out of that. And check out for the Patreon link below if you want to see the full video, or if you want to chip in $5. That's super cool because I could use gas money. And then reach out, say hi, leave a comment, leave two, and I try to interact as much as I can. Have a great day. Go out painting. Yeah, have a great day.